Hey everyone, Dr. Greg here from Chesapeake Bay Aquatic and Physical Therapy. I hope you're doing well today and maintaining some semblance of sanity throughout the great pandemic of 2020. Originally was going to do a different topic for this video, but I was treating a patient yesterday at our Fredonia office who is a perfect case example of something we see in outpatient PT pretty much every day, and something you probably see every day but may not know it. So hopefully this information is a good tip for yourself or a friend or family member. So my patient is 82 years young. He just underwent lumbar surgery 2 months ago and is now transitioning from a walker to a single point cane. He has severe weakness in his right leg, which he had prior to the surgery, but now also has post-op. He had been using a cane before the procedure, so I had him demonstrate yesterday how he typically was going to use the cane, or how he had used it and how he would use it now. Immediately grab the cane with his right hand. So right-sided weakness, grabbing the cane with the right hand. I had him walk about 10 feet a couple times, very unsteady gait pattern, really unsafe way of traveling a short distance. So we switched the cane to his left hand. He did the same distance a couple times and immediately said to me it felt awkward, it didn't feel right. We kept practicing, and even over 15 minutes of doing this activity with the cane in the left hand, he became more balanced, more stable, much less of a falls risk. So any physical therapist that has worked with this patient population has countless numbers of experiences just like this. So I'll briefly explain to you why you hold the cane in the opposite side of your weak leg and not on the same side. Because it's not always intuitive and it can be a really tough sell to patients.
So this diagram depicts not only my lack of artistic ability, but more importantly, the incorrect usage of a single point cane for right-sided weakness. So you can see the right leg is advancing forward with the single point cane on the same side, leading to a narrow base of support. And conversely to that, this is the correct usage of a single point cane. So you can automatically see the base of support is much wider than the last diagram. The cane is on the opposite side of the weakened limb while it's advancing forward.
So since I'm not currently in the clinic and I do not have a single point cane with me, for demonstration purposes, I'll be using an authentic toy lightsaber, which of course everyone has at home. I actually had a patient probably 5 or 6 years ago who was also in her early 80s. I was seeing her for rotator cuff issues. And we'll typically give patients exercises that involve using, we'll say like a broomstick or a yardstick for different range of motion exercises. So she had came to me one day and said, kind of off the cuff, that she had been using her grandson's toy lightsaber, which I thought was hilarious. So this is a send up to her. But anyway, back to our patient yesterday. So he was holding the cane in the right hand and right leg weakness. So as he was stepping, just like the picture shows, a very narrow base of support. So every time he was stepping, it was very unsteady. It was not a smooth gait pattern. He wasn't taking large steps. Just by switching it over, widening the base of support, just like the diagram shows, I'm much more steady. I can take bigger steps. It's a smoother pattern. It's safer, and it's a better way to move around. Obviously, this particular cane is a little short for me. I'll do another video on sizing up assisted devices, which is another common thing that PTs see every day and work with patients with. So we'll do another video on that. Whoa, that's weird. That's some movie magic or the Force or somewhere in between. But seriously, I hope you took some information out of this clip. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment or leave some questions. We are still open, seeing patients at our locations. I'm currently seeing patients in Fredonia, with Reisterstown being temporarily closed. But come out and see me, set up an initial evaluation. We'll set up a plan. If you still don't feel comfortable coming out to a clinic, we are offering telehealth like a lot of physicians and PT offices are. So feel free to call us up. We can set up everything you need to know about that with your insurance. Christine, our awesome director in Laurel, put up a video about safety precautions and protocols that all of us are taking to make sure our patients are as safe as possible when they come in for treatment. Thanks again for watching.